It can be incredibly frustrating when you try your best to make friends, but it feels like the other person is speaking a completely different language. The main reason it is so hard to keep friendships is because your brain and a neurotypical person's brain define a friend in two different ways. For you, a true friend is someone who is totally honest, says exactly what they mean, and loves to talk about the same favorite hobbies as you. But for a neurotypical person, friendship is often full of hidden, unwritten rules. They expect people to guess how they are feeling without saying it out loud, and they use a lot of casual small talk to stay close. Because of these differences, misunderstandings happen easily. When you are just trying to be honest or share your thoughts, they might accidentally think you are being rude or interrupting. It is not your fault that this happens. You are just speaking your own language, and they are speaking theirs. It is completely understandable to feel confused, but remember that a good friend will learn how to speak clearly with you so you can understand each other perfectly. Making new friends can feel a bit overwhelming because of hidden or unwritten social rules. However, breaking the process down into simple, clear steps can make it much easier to handle. The first and most important step is to find your special interests, because it is always much easier to connect with people when you already share a favorite hobby. To start, you can write down a list of the things you love the most, like gaming, anime, trains, history, coding, or art. Once you have your list, look for local clubs, hobby shops, or school groups that focus entirely on those specific topics. Finally, choose the right setting by deciding where you feel most comfortable. You might want to meet people in person, such as at a board game night, or you might prefer to start online in a safe community. When you want to make a new friend, the best thing to do is pick an activity that happens over and over again. Friendships take time to grow, and they usually start when you see the same person many times. It is a good idea to stay away from big, loud parties or one-time events. Those places can feel too noisy and crowded, and it is very hard to get to know someone there. Instead, find something you can do every week. You could join a fun class, help out at a volunteer group, or join a club for a hobby you love. The most important part is to keep showing up. When you go to the same place at the same time every week, people will get used to seeing you. Seeing your familiar, friendly face makes it much easier and less scary for someone to say hello and start talking to you. Small talk can sometimes feel like a big waste of time, and it makes sense if you do not understand why people do it. It might seem silly to talk about the weather or tiny details, but learning how to do it is a very important tool for making friends. When you talk to someone new, you do not need to have a long conversation right away. You can use a simple trick called the 3-step rule to keep things short and easy. First, just smile, say hello, and tell them your name, like saying, "Hi, I am Sam." Second, make one small comment about what is happening around you, like saying, "This game looks fun." Third, ask them a simple question about themselves, like, "How long have you been coming to this club?" After they answer, your job is done, and you can politely leave the conversation so you do not get too tired. You can just say, "Well, it was nice talking to you. I am going to find a seat now," and walk away with a smile. When you are trying to make a friend, you want to look for green lights. Green lights are nice signs that show the other person wants to talk to you. Some great green lights are when a person smiles when you walk up, asks you questions back, or remembers something you told them before. But you also need to watch out for red lights that tell you to stop. If a person only says one word, looks past you, turns their body away, or looks at their phone the whole time, they are giving you a red light. If you see a red light, do not worry or feel bad. Just politely smile, walk away, and try talking to someone else who is ready to be your friend. After you have a few nice conversations with the same person, it is time to try talking to them outside of your group. You can do this by asking for a safe and easy way to stay in touch, like their phone number or their email address. Keep it very casual by connecting it to something you both like, such as saying, "Hey, I found a really cool video about our hobby. Can I get your number so I can send it to you?" Once you have their info, Send them a short text message a day or two later. You can just type, "Hey, it is Sam from the club. Here is that video link. See you next week." This is a wonderful, low-pressure way to show them you want to keep being friends. When you are ready to invite them to hang out, it helps to pick a specific plan instead of a vague one. Saying something unsure like, "We should hang out sometime," can make both of you feel nervous because nobody knows what to do next. Instead, use a simple trick where you name a specific activity, a specific day and time, and a clear time when it will end. For example, you can say, "Hey, do you want to get a chocolate milk at the cafe this Saturday at 2 o'clock before our club starts?" Planning a real activity like watching a movie, playing a video game together, or visiting a museum works wonderfully. It gives you both something fun to look at and do, which takes away the pressure to talk every single second. Making friends when you and the people around you speak different social languages can feel incredibly hard. But having a true friend is something almost everyone wants and needs. Finding a real connection takes a little bit of give and take from both sides, meaning you try your best to learn their social steps, and they try their best to understand yours. By focusing on your favorite hobbies, choosing a regular routine, and using simple rules for talking, you can slowly open the door to a new bond. Even though it takes time and practice, we truly hope you can find at least one special person with whom you can connect and share a wonderful friendship.